Beth James. And now, here's your host, Murphy Mulvihill.
Welcome to Murfreesboro After Dark. I'm your host, Murphy Mulvihill, but I can't be up here alone. I have to have my wonderful co-host. She's probably sending a Snapchat right now, Miss Brooks Grimsley. Brooke, how are you tonight?
Pretty dandy.
You're doing dandy? That's
Dandy.
good. Well, y'all, we have a great show for you tonight. We have our mad scientist, Els Griffiths. She's going to be here showing us all kinds of science stuff. We have our awesome musical guest, Beth James. She's going to play a song for us. We just have so much to do tonight. I'm so excited. But before we do anything, I do need to have a piece of gum because I feel like my breath's a little stinky. There's no gum left. I swear, I got out a piece earlier, and I seriously had to give 5 pieces to everyone else on the crew. Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah,
It does?
all the time.
You know what? We made a segment about this gum, this whole gum dilemma. And this is what it's all about. Why don't you check it out?
Ooh, my favorite. This is the best kind of gum. Let me get a couple of pieces. Thanks, Jeremy. Love this gum.
Oh, whoa. You know this is cigarette flavored, right? Yeah. Newports. Yeah. Well, hold on. Wait, it's menthol though. Try one. Hey, I can spare one. I chew a pack a day. What are you doing? Try one.
Did you say menthol?
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Are you tired of the same boring chewing gum flavors? Stuck in a sea of unoriginality? Well, now there's a solution. Introducing Old Sig flavored gum. Now you'll be able to sit back and relax with an older, smokier, more mature flavor.
Old Sig flavored gum. I chew 3 packs a day.
Old Sig flavored gum. Now available in menthol.
You know what, Brooke?
What, Murphy?
We've been trying to get this cigarette gum to be our sponsor for so long, and they just won't do it. So I'm talking to you, cigarette gum. Give us a call, give us a ring. We want to promote you. Now it's time to move on to one of my favorite segments, the segment we like to call The Tweet Beat. You hear that? That's our Twitter bird. He's dropped in some new tweets. Let's take a look at the first one. Our first tweet comes from @VickyPope. Turn my C into an A in English. What up, MTSU? Hashtag my copyright papers win. Hashtag I win. Hashtag sup Professor Mitchell. Hashtag wait till I get my money. Hashtag next Shakespeare. She got 4 favorites. She's real popular. Now, when it comes to the world of bra sizes, I'm pretty sure turning an A to a C, or wait, no, turning a C to an A is a big no-no, right?
Yes. I could definitely give you some tips on how to turn an A to a C, though.
Are we talking about boobs right now?
Maybe. Boob couplets again?
Cutlets. Oh, goodness. Let's move on. Our next tweet is from @BrideDunn12. This guy really just walked in class acting like a dinosaur at MTSU Problems. You know, it is actually dinosaur mating season, ladies.
Well, I do usually go for the dinosaurs with beards.
Note taken, start gonna use maybe some Miracle Grow down on the old whiskers. Our next tweet is from @TheAmazonian. What are these mystical quiet zones they speak of at MTSU Problems? Well, actually, legend has it the only place for peace is hidden in the back of the library. But first, you must master the ways of the Ocarina of Time.
What is that?
Well, basically, it's like this wand that you would get. Well, okay, let's just start from the beginning. There's this guy, his name's Link, and he's looking for this girl named Zelda. You know what? Never mind. Let's just move on. Our next tweet is from @MeganKnox_. Why is there a guy rollerblading inside the BAS at MTSU Problems? Hashtag MTSU Problems. Well, Megan, I guess you missed the meeting where they decided to name the BAS the Business and Aero Skates Building.
Yeah, actually, the Aero Skates program here at MTSU is one of the best in the country.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Let's move on to our next tweet. This is coming from @BobbyBradford27. Those Peck Hall stairs are an Olympic event. Hashtag MTSU @MTSU Problem. Well, you know what, Bobby? If complaining about the school were an Olympic event, I'm pretty sure MTSU students would take the gold.
I think more like the silver with that one.
Why is that?
It's not as good.
It's not as good. Well, you know what? That's been our tweet beat for tonight. We'll be right back after a commercial break. This is Murfreesboro After Dark.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hey, going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather! Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember? Bark, bark, bark! We're just playing! We're just playing! I'm trying to get you out of here!
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Welcome back to Murfreesboro After Dark. I'm on stage with two beautiful women. My co-host, of course, Brooke Grimsley, and the resident mad scientist, Elle Griffiths. Elle, how are you doing today?
I'm really good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. So, Elle, tell me, how did you get into chemistry?
Actually, my journey did not begin with greatness, and that's okay. Some journeys don't. I actually failed chemistry, freshman chemistry, which I really think the best of us chemists do. After that, I retook it and I got an A. I remade my time, went on, I was introduced to organic chemistry, had some crazy weird talent for organic chemistry, did really, really well, so I stuck with it, love it, and that's exactly where I am right now.
Okay, so organic chemistry, you're restocking, like you're making those organic bananas and stuff that I see at like Kroger?
Right, that's actually what most people assume, which is okay. The word organic has to do with what I do. The word organic actually means it contains a carbon, so a little bit of organic trivia. Water is not organic because it does not contain a carbon component.
Who would have thought? So, Elle, you actually brought us into your laboratory, and you showed us a little something about a Beanie Baby. And I just want to, Phil, if you could run the clip of the Beanie Baby. I think it was a bazooka, if I'm correct. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Murfreesboro After Dark, on location. I'm here with Elle Woods Griffiths, our resident mad scientist. And I'm also here with Jim Pitts. Jim, how are you doing today?
Fantastic. How about you?
I'm great. Jim, what was your favorite science class in high school?
I would have to say geology because it rocks.
Real cheesy jokes coming from Jim Pitts. Moving on. We're here also with Elle. She's fantastic. She took the test yesterday and she is 100% science approved. Means she knows everything in science. So, Elle, what are you going to be teaching us today?
So today, what I'm going to be doing is the experiment of the Beanie Baby bazooka, which is an intimidation of an everyday reaction of a combustion reaction. So if I could please get your attention and aim it towards the board. So a combustion reaction is a reaction that happens in everyday life, even every day when you turn on your car. Every single person is a scientist when they just flip the switch on their ignition. What you're doing is giving off heat. That heat is heating up a gas. The gas in this experiment is a liquid solute in the form of methanol, which gets heated up. I'd like to point out currently that methanol is not to be confused with the fun alcohol, ethanol. Methanol is written as MEOH,
also known as MEO,
which is bad OH. And ethanol, the fun, good alcohol, is written as ETOH.
also known as ethanol,
which is good. Methanol has got a chance of making you blind. Ethanol has a chance of making you think everyone is hot.
I already think that sometimes.
Which is almost just as toxic. When the heat heats up the gas is going to expand. The expand from the pressure of the gas is going to make the Beanie Baby go bye-bye.
I think it's time to science.
Let the experiment begin.
Sorry. I think it's time to shoot somebody. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to coat our bazooka with meth.
It's methanol. Methanol.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Yeah, Thanks, geology.
I'm going to make sure that I correctly coat the entire surface of this bazooka with the methanol to make sure that the entire surface area is completely covered before we make sure that it goes into the gas phase and ignites.
Real meth and all. I feel so bad for Phil.
So bad for the Beanie Baby.
Don't feel bad for him. He deserves what he gets.
And now we're ready to shoot.
Let's shoot somebody. I'm here with our technical director, Phil Layton. Phil, how do you feel about this whole experiment?
On the whole, I
That
feel-
sucks, man.
Do you think I need glasses for this?
Oh, no. You're going to be fine, for sure.
Elle, you seem to have a knack for explosives. Are you doing anything right now that has to do with explosives?
Yes, currently, actually, my research is in explosives, very specifically in explosive binders. And so what that theoretically is that that's keeping explosive material contained in one area. So if I can give an example, imagine a fence, and there's dogs inside the fence, and you don't want the dogs to get outside of the fence. And so theoretically, the fence is supposed to keep the dogs inside. The energetic binders that I'm making are the exact same things. When dogs fight, they obviously cause friction, and you'd like to separate them, or they like to get outside of the fence. When explosive material rub against each other, they create hot spots, which cause accidental detonations, which theoretically, our matrix energetic binders are supposed to contain and help develop more desensitive material, making it safer for transport, making it safer for the people who are bombing, and also specifically I'm trying to replace cyanide binders, and so a little ironic trying to make safer bombs because we don't want to end up poisoning the future of the soil, future of these groundwater with these cyanide molecules that are incorporated in this explosive material.
Wow, I hope that our audience understood that because I am lost. But that is so cool. Elle, I don't think you know this, but I did a lot of Facebook stalking on your profile.
I don't think she knew that.
She didn't know that. And I found a photo, well, more than one photo, of you on stage in a pageant. Now, what you might not know is that my co-host is also a pageantee. Is that the word?
Yeah, pageantee.
Pageantee?
Pageanteur.
Pageanteur.
That works.
Yeah.
She's a pageanteur. She's a pageantee. And I just wanted to, open up the discussion. Is there any animosity between you two? You're both very pretty girls. You've done pageants. I just want to know, what's it like between girls that do pageants when they're around each other?
Well, I think just like chemistry, I think there's explosive material rubbing against each other, and after that, you're going to get some type of reaction.
You're both bombshells. And I don't know. I've never been, backstage for a pageant, but I'm sure there's a lot of drama.
Well, after seeing that Beanie Baby bazooka, I don't think I'm going to mess with her at a pageant.
Yeah, she could straight up explode you on stage. That could be your talent.
I'm going to incorporate that into my next pageant.
Well,
Thank
there you go. Explosions. Well, Elle, it has been an awesome time interviewing you. I'm so happy that you got to come by. Thank you for shooting our technical director with the Beanie Baby. That was a blast. We will be right back after these messages. This is Murfreesboro After Dark.
Really?
Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you
can prevent wildfires.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny. That's not a flower.
We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back to Murfreesboro After Dark. I am proud to introduce Beth James.
My love, it comes and it goes like waves on your shore, and nobody knows better than you. crashing down, crashing down, 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 crashing down, crashing down, crashing down, 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 crashing down, crashing down, crashing down, down, down on you.
Thank you so much, Beth. We'll be right back with more Murfreesboro After Dark.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
This has been Murfreesboro After Dark. I'm Murphy Mulvihill.
And I'm Brooke Grimsley.
You stay mad, Murfreesboro.